My old Stanley Fat Max air gun, my half-inch drive one, has started to leak pretty badly. It was emptying my compressor overnight if I inadvertently left a lead into it. So I thought, where's it leaking from? Well, I'm just taking off this air fitting because it leaked in a strange place. Let me get this off and I'll come back. So where it's leaking out of is here, of all places. Now, I took all the back off and there is a gasket, but it didn't seem too bad, so I put some of that aviation sealer on it, that greyish brown stuff, sealed it up, and I put a new O-ring on the shaft here. It was still leaking, but there was air coming out of this handle here, and I can't see the reason why. Now, that looks like it's a moulded on handle. I'm not sure if I can get it off. It's plastic. But how the hell did they get it on? Hot air gun? Let's give it a go, nothing to lose. I've had it about, I don't know, at least 4 or 5 years, and it hasn't given any trouble. But seeing I've got a huge air tank, then this will empty it overnight. That's one. Should put a pair of gloves on. Air glove. That was the only one I could find. Yeah. So, I was thinking, if this is past its sell-by date, to order a new gun, and not a very expensive one. More heat on. Yeah, I was looking on Amazon, and there's a gun for $50, or well, $59 including tax. And I thought that might be the kiddie for me. I mean, I'm wanting to retire soon, so I don't want to spend like $200–300 on a gun that's not going to work. Now, what have we got here? This is interesting. Here. You can hear it leaking. Leaking. Look at it. There's a crack in the casting. Well, it seems to me, even with low pressure in, that there is a problem here. And it seems strange. I thought it was cracked, but there must be a tiny pinhole in it. You can hear it. And I've got this reduced quite low on pressure. But my dilemma is, and what the thing I'm thinking of it might be, is that I've been using this for quite a long time, and you can see where it's damaged here. Has it because the trigger has worn through the casting at the back? If so, is it worth fixing? Well, it's a good spare, you know, but obviously if it's leaking air, it's not going to perform very well. So I'll tell you what, I don't like buying any more tools and equipment, but I like buying bits and pieces to show you, to see how good they are or not. So if we buy one of these off Amazon, I can try it for 30 days, and if I don't like it, I send the bloody thing back. Which is a lot better than some other companies like Vivo or Temu. Forget that, you'll never get it. It's a waste of time. So, like I say, it was $69 including tax. It had some pretty good reviews. Let's give it a go. It'll be in tomorrow. Now, we've just had a little delivery, and I hope it's the new gun to replace this one. I hope not. Hope it's nothing for the bedroom department, like pillowcases. You don't know. Let's have a look. It is the Beswell pneumatic tool. And you're the first to see it. Ooh. No, it's got an airline fitting. And that's it. It's in a little bag. That's it. Look at this in the size comparison. Now, that feels alright. Control's nice. I don't like the ones with the changeover switch on the side, because when you put them down it invariably changes them over. I like the ones that's on the back. Well, we're going to put this on this little fitting here. This is what's called an M fitting, and we'll see what it's like. Right, I've got the air fitting on. I've put a slug of compressor oil into it. Ooh, that's got some kick to it. Wow, look at that. What's it like on the first setting? Ooh, now compare that to this one. But you see it's leaking out of here, see, so there's not much. Oh, it has got a crack in it. Oh yeah, it's cracked all the way around, I can see it now. Oh well. Now, I thought of a good test for this. My forklift outside has never had the front wheels off in 15-18 years. Now, they're all being painted over, rusted up and things like this. Will it get the nuts off? Let's take it outside and find out. Right, here we are outside. Notice it, well, you might have observed before, but I've got airlines coming out of the wall. I've got 3 of them and 3 safety sockets, and the idea for that was that when you're in, you know, it's winter, instead of running the hoses under the door and trapping them, you can plug them in from outside. That was my idea. Right, so as you can see down here, these are all painted over and rusted up. Will this get them off? Let's have a look. Oh, it made short work of that. Nice, very nice. I've never had them off. Hey, if it gets them off, I don't need anything else. But how much does it weigh compared to my old one? It feels rather light. Let's go inside and find out. Here we go, the tail of the tape, or in this case, scales. So I've set this to 0. This old one, 2649, 265, 2,650 grams. This one, I'll have to do it this way because it won't stand up, I don't think. Will it? This one, 2,122 grams. Considerably lighter. I thought it felt lighter. Yeah, I kind of like it really. I think it's a good little piece of kit. So I'm going to use it for a while and see how long it lasts. I honestly thought it was going to be all composite or something like that. What it's actually made out of. Well, that bit's plastic. Well, aluminium. So all this body seems to be composite. That's maybe why they save some weight. Maybe it'll last a bit longer, you never know, maybe a bit more flexible. Anyway, let's give it a go. Beswell. They said it was 1,180 foot-pounds of torque. I find that hard to believe, but if it does the job, it's good enough for me. Just wanted to show you that, so we're going to test it before I give any recommendations. And remember, I bought this. It wasn't a freebie. Alright? Catch you later. We'll keep you up with that. Keep you up with some news later on.